Hey YouTube, thanks for tuning back in. Chase here, and today I'm going to talk about Gladiator. And kind of a second topic on this video. It's one that most of you guys already know, and is really I'll say perhaps the only perk of this unit is his leader skill. So let's just talk about that real quick. Lowers enemy poison resistance by 50%. Okay. That makes this guy maybe more important than White King. White King is a very strong whoosh type user. His leader ability is useful, although I think overhyped a little bit. This one's game changing. Now, there is the free-to-play unit from the last event, King Bubble Slime, who does this, but this... Maybe this is stupid math. It kind of halves the RNG that you need for this to actually be relevant, because here's the thing. This works on units that are immune to poison. I don't know if it does anything to units that are neutral to poison. I haven't checked that, sorry. But this will allow you to poison and, more importantly, envenomate bosses that aren't supposed to be. From what I've seen, this doesn't not work on anything. If you've cleared if you've cleared Zoma EX, I don't know if anybody has cleared it without envenomate. I mean, that's whale territory, and I haven't even heard about those guys doing it. I'm sure it's possible, but honestly, it's kind of silly not to just use poison on him. So let's go over his stats real quick. His HP is fine. Mine's only at S4. This guy is definitely... I think he's one of the best general pool units because of his leader skill. Maybe the best. I think he is the most relevant one to pull in reality. Don't put an orb in him. It's not worth it. So obviously I'm grading him at level 90. But his HP is 665. That's respectable. He's definitely not a tank. This guy is... Okay, he's a debuff role they list him as. I don't really find those listings too important, but... as far as his defense, it's... you know, HP is maybe on the high side of average. Defense is garbage, 179. Now, this only matters against physical attacks. It doesn't affect martial, breath, or magic. But that defense is crap. His HP is not high enough to support that. This guy is not taking hits. Okay. In fact, if you're using a poison strategy, you probably want to go with a cover tank combo. Again, the Zoma EX fight, everyone used Wordle. There's probably other options, but Wordle was the best by far, I believe. MP is low as well, which is actually another really bad thing, because his poisoning ability is very expensive. We'll look at that in a sec. Attack. I don't know whether to call this low side of good or high average. It's mediocre, and he's a physical attacker, so you're not using him for straight up damage either. Agility is on the low end. Wisdom is irrelevant. Move is 2, which he really could benefit from more movement, but he doesn't have it. Mine has no awakenings. What's the first pick? Oh, he gets sporadic HP regen, which is... I would give more points to that, but he's not... So many things are going to kill him in 1 or 2 hits that I'm not going to call sporadic HP regen useless, but I think if you were excited about it, you'd be overreacting. Alright, so let's look at his abilities. Mince, it's fine. Lowering defense is okay. Lowering defense, I'm a little more keen to it because it's a 25% reduction, whereas attack increases are 15%. So if you can get 25 or 50% HP, or sorry, defense debuff with this attack, it's not bad. But again, if you're using this guy, it's for poison. So he's got Aeon Slash. That's the average B rank strength elemental attack. It's good to have on him. You'll use it sometimes if the boss is already poisoned and, you know, he's not resistant to whoosh damage. It's fine, although you may be better off with Mince still. And then Poison Slashes. This is his move. This is what you're using until the boss is poisoned, for the most part. and it's 80% potency 4 times, occasionally poisons. It's actually a very good move. Yeah, it's a lot stronger than King Bubble Slimes, I believe. The problem is that it costs... Now, it does go down with level increases. I believe it started at 60, and getting it up to 3 brought it down to 56, so it drops 1 or 2 every rank up. But again, his MP is 213, so you're getting, like, at this level, I think I got 4 uses out of it, just barely. No, it was 3. Yeah, I would need a little bit something extra on him to get 4 uses out of this. Now, often, if you're going for a poison or envenomate strategy, you want to get that within 3 hits anyway, so it's not a huge downside. But the Zoma fight, for example, you have to take down those ads too, so poisoning and envenomating them can help. So it is definitely a bad thing that attack costs so much, but it gets the job done. In fact, often, if possible, if you have room on your team, it's good to have this guy and King Bubble Slime, because he's just better at poisoning things. Let's see. We'll just look at resistances real quick. You definitely don't... Frizz's anything is going to take this guy out in 1 hit for the most part. Bang and Zap resistance, that's pretty good. Half resistant to sleep and poison is actually very useful. Being weak to martial lock is amazing because he has no martial skills. Being weak to blind is actually bad for him, but it's generally not anything to worry about. And he's immune to a paralysis. I would kill for these status resistances on a... I don't want to call this guy irrelevant, but as far as... If you're using this guy, he's probably being covered, so they largely are irrelevant, but I would love to see these on, like, a tank, for example. That would be amazing. Okay. So anyway, I'm just going to take this guy into just a quick battle against something that is immune to poison. I'm not even going to bother putting a weapon on him. I just realized my mic's all the way over here. I don't know how bad this is going to sound. Might have to redo this. Alright, so this is I think this is the 18,000 CP battle, event battle versus the Great Troll. Don't know if we'll clear this. Really not too important. Okay. This seems fine. Take off auto real quick. Keep in mind, this is basic stuff, but his leader skill only affects the enemies that start within a 5 square radius around him, meaning 2 to each side, and also the diagonals. It creates a square. So unlike movement where you can't go diagonal, leader skills count diagonal squares, tiles. So this guy, you'll just you can't hit nothing, so you'll just wait there. You'll wait here. Alright, very exciting so far. Alright. You'll stay there. Yeah. And you can go up there, because you're going to get covered. Alright, so anyway, yeah, the leader skill thing, it only works on units that start the round in that 5 square, 5 tile radius. Alright, so... Yeah. Now this is a new round. These guys, they both started, you can see from where my Hell Gladiator is, 1, 2, and then you can, this is example. His leader skill would go up to the tile above the tiger right there. So anyway, we're going to, so he is weaker to poison. I don't know if he started weak to it. I should have checked. Alright, he's already weak to poison, but as you can see, it's telling us right here that he's immune to poison, the boss. Alright, so he got poison. That's, now, a second to talk about poison for those that don't know. It lasts for 5 turns, but the 5th turn, the poison falls off and doesn't do any damage. So you get 5 rounds of it, 4 ticks. Now, if you hit poison again within those rounds, it will turn to Envenomate. It resets that 5-turn timer. Envenomate still doesn't do damage on the 4th tick. But now, Poison will do 10% damage 4 times. Envenomate does 25% damage 4 times. I'm not sure if rounding HP and damage down can save a boss from full health with no other damage, but that's really not a big issue as long as you're not doing 0 damage to it. But if they do have a healing ability, they can survive Envenomate. So be careful, because Zoma does that, for example. Okay. Let's just go ahead and snooze you. He might even die to poison. Alright. There we go, Toxic Thrust. Alright, he's envenomated. He dies in 2 turns, although he will heal himself, so... Alright. Here's Poison Slashes. He's envenomated. He's dead in 4 turns. There's no healing him. We're just surviving right now. Alright, now what I really want is to get my King Bubble Slime up there. So we'll just help things along here, and I probably should have tried to get Fuddle on the Hades Condor. Let's see. I'll put a mid-heal on our Wordle just in case. Alright, attack prep there. He's not going to do anything. He has no ranged attacks. And we'll just kill you off. That King Bubble Slime is terrific. Alright. Poison Slash would do some decent damage to him, but we're just going to go ahead and use Mince. It's mostly the same. Use Selfless again. Oh, I forgot. I need to do something with that tiger, maybe, but... There. Now he's envenomated. He'll die in 3 turns. And we'll put you in a deep sleep. Yep, that hit. So that tiger's done. Yeah, he's going to take 2 more hits and he'll be gone. Okay, what did he hit there? Oh, that took out my Wordle. Nasty. Okay. This may kill this. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so Poison Slash is here. Alright, now he is, it is possible for him to be poisoned now, but he is still pretty highly resistant to it, so it's not guaranteed that he's going to get hit by these abilities. It's just a much stronger chance. Let's see. You know, we'll come here and use Kabuff. So this guy is pretty strong. I don't know if we're going to make it through him. Ouch. I prefer Toxic Breath over trying to use the Envenomating Breath, or whatever it's called. There we go. One of those Poison Pox hit, so he's already poisoned, now he's envenomated. Alright, awesome. So, again, this is most of the show. Okay, he woke up there, so... And then he died. Oh, another thing, I've probably mentioned this before. A lot of you already know this. If an envenomated or poisoned enemy unit kills your last character, you still... And then dies of the poison, you still win. Pretty nice of them. Let's see. So I think we can still get this. Yep. Ooh. Let's see if we can... Let's see if he can take us out and I can prove that. Nope. Okay. So, there we go. Killed the Great Troll. King Bubble Slime could have done the same thing by himself. But his Hell Gladiator's leader skill is just so much better at it that it really makes him stand out. And also, I mean, hey, maybe you started this month and we literally have no idea when King Bubble Slime will come back. I don't think he's come back on JP yet. I could be wrong. I don't check that side as much as some others, but yeah, if you don't have King Bubble Slime, that makes this guy so much more valuable. So do not be disappointed if you pull a Hell Gladiator. He is amazing. Anyway, you guys have a great night. I'll see you soon.